Hi guys, this is Cindy and I'm working again on the Nancy Drew book. I have a gap in videos because the last one I uploaded had an abrupt ending. So I came back and was filming and thought, well, I'll just piece some together. But the last 3 videos I did, and they weren't very long ones, they won't load, but I was having trouble with my camera at the time. I mean, my, what do you call that thing, phone. So I've spent the last couple of days taking pictures off and just going back and forth between my computer and my phone. So anyway, I have a gap, but it doesn't really matter because it was really sporadic stuff. So anyway, I was working, so I thought I turned it on. I'm just gluing basically that same Nancy Drew book I've mentioned half a dozen times. Here's the covers. It had all sorts of stuff in it, and then one of them was this 17 magazine cover from 1953. So I thought, well, you know, Nancy might have read that, so I'm going to use it as a journaling card. So I just backed it on the back of this page. It had some blank space, so I'm going to cut that out. And I had some leftover, a strip of fabric from another cover, so I'm going to make, I made a ruffle, and I was thinking I might put it here, but I'm going to look, I know I have some black rickrack, so I'm going to put that on there. I usually wait till the end so it doesn't get bumped around a lot. So I just may find a page to put this on. It's a little border. So I think before I do a flip through of this video, this journal, I'm going to work on the other one and do them both at the same time, I think. That's kind of my plan. Of course, today I think is the 30th or the 31st, and I need to revisit my clue journals because the deadline is the 31st, and I didn't do any of the little mini challenge. Oh, I did one. I think I got to use tissue. I didn't do any of the other ones. The last one I might be able to do if I hurry up and get my act together. But anyway, those will be done and out of the way, the clue ones, and then about that time I should be finished with this one. And the reason I'm thinking I'm going to do them both at the same time is because when I'm working on the other one, I might see something that I want to put in this one. So I'm not really going to consider this one finished until the other one is finished. Okay, so now this just becomes some scrap. And I do want to show you something else I mentioned the other day. Because I used this exact same page to show where I had cut squares and made stamps out of them, and here's what I meant where I was just took my scraps off my table and glued them down, and then now I can trace around and make a square. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to find a pen you can see. So I picked one. So I'm just going to do this roughly because I don't have a straight edge with me, but something like that. I would mark my square. Oh, that is very rough. Well, you know, I kind of should have maybe done that before, and then I would have known where to glue my, what do you call that, scraps. And see, here I did some, and that's a piece of washi, and then here's another piece of washi and another scrap. So they're just there for me to use as the center part of a faux stamp, and then now I can go back and ink it up and glue a focal point on and stamp on it. So anyway, I was just, last night I gathered up all the stuff that was on this table and put it all in a tub, 2 tubs, and sorted it out because it was just getting all mixed up. And I put the little bits and pieces in here, and then scrap papers are over back behind me, and then that way it's just easier to organize it a little bit. So anyway, okay, one thing I wanted to do last night, but my glue was in here, so I had this little booklet already made up, and I just wanted to put this little piece of fabric on there, and then I had this little yo-yo made up years ago. All the colors work together, and then I made another little envelope for Nancy, even though I could have just used a rectangular paper. It doesn't have to have the little flap, but I'm going to go ahead and use it since I already had it made. Going to ink it up a little, and I'm also going to attempt, if I can figure out where I put it, just the back, and got the postage thing. Just trying to figure out maybe ones. I don't know if I was on screen. I was looking at these stamps. I showed them the other day. Trying to figure out for this little postage stamp that I made, and it's actually made out of a little scrap of fabric I had in my stash the other day. Yeah, something like that, just to give it a little, looks like a postmark on it. I want some more writing on it though. So it looks kind of like a real stamp. And I'm going to glue all that on this little journaling card. Alright, got all this back out of the way. My stamps are just in horrible neglected condition. Okay, now. Alright, I was thinking something like this. Glue that down, have that here, and have that there, something like that. So let's start with the fabric. Let's use this. So anyway, I don't remember what all I did in those 3 videos that won't load. I think I left it off talking about that a little flip up that I made out of the craft paper and punched it with edge punch and a corner rounder. And I ended up tearing some fabric, here it is right here, and stamping on it and using that as the decoration on that little flip up. I'll show it to you in just a second. Okay, let's glue this down, even though, like I said, I could just use a little rectangle of paper instead of that full thickness, but it kind of makes it pop up a little, so I don't think it hurts. Even though you won't see the flap on the back, it's still a little envelope. Addressed to Nancy Drew. It's her mysterious letter. Okay. So anyway, there's that. So you can see that. And then inside it's just, you know, covered with blank paper, and on the outside. So either will go in a pocket, or if I might just glue it down like I did the other ones. But right now it's just going to be glued, put in a pocket. And I'm kind of tossing those things in this tub back here. Alright, let's see. I just dropped this in the floor, so I'm sure I got things all stirred up in it. I think it was in the second signature. Yeah, right here is where I think I ended it off showing this. And I just got some fabric and stamped on it with one of those postal things I was just using, and put a clue card in there. That's the revolver. So anyway, I know I have some things I haven't finished yet, including that one thing I said I was going to sew. And I don't even know. I don't know if I sewed it or not. There it is. I did not sew it yet and glue it in, so that's still got to be done. So anyway, just moving to wherever. Oh, I made a puzzle piece. I had a puzzle piece, and I just covered it with a bunch of scraps and made it into a little tuck. So I figured since she solves puzzles, you know, we'd have a puzzle piece in here. I think I might have shown this pocket. I added this trim later, I think. So anyway, I did some work on it, and I'll show it all more carefully in the flip through. Just trying to get to the right here. Okay, now this was kind of fun. In that book I just showed, ta-da! I have props. There was a thing about the Nancy Drew cookbook, so I tore it out, cut it out. I'm going to make it a tuck, I think. And they had a recipe, crossword, cipher chicken, and just make it the journaling card for the tuck. Because I just think it'd be more fun to make this the journaling card. So I cut it out, backed it on some blank paper, and now it's going to be the journaling card. So I just ink it up real quick. And then on the tuck, I was going to put it, back it onto a little bit of scrapbook paper. So it's behind me. Contained in a tub. So something that I was going to put it on this page. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. And I'm going to see, that needs to be trimmed a little bit. So let's move it over here. Turn it over. Back's not too bad either. I hope you can see. Get Nancy out of the way here. The back's not too bad, but it really blends in. So I'm just going to use it to mark. I don't want it really big because the page is not very wide. That's one thing about these books, they're pretty narrow. Okay, mark it, and then I'll just center it, whatever I come up with this cut. Okay, paper trimmer, still needs a new blade. Then I gotta figure out where my marks were. Scraps for the tub. Okay. I'm just going to keep that rough edge. And I'm going to glue this on, and I may round the corners. So, this ugly face of this girl is mask. They were showing, like Halloween mask. So, it looks kind of creepy. So we will cover that up. Boy, I bought a brand new bottle of glue yesterday at Hobby Lobby, and I was just sat down here and I thought, I don't know what I do with that bottle of glue. How can I lose a bottle of glue so quick? I know I unpacked the sack because they had, and I should show you, there are scrapbooking kits. There was some beach ones. I got the last cooking one they had, and there were some baby girl ones and baby boy ones. They were normally $10, and they were on sale for $2.40 or 50 cents. So I grabbed the cooking one. I don't want to lose that. So anyway, I unpacked that and put it away. What did I do with the glue? So it means I have 2 bottles of glue now hidden in my house somewhere. Okay, I'll put it fairly close to the edge. This paper I'm putting it on is some of that Franken paper I made. And if I don't like it, I cut it up. I mean, not that I don't like it, I just don't want it as a page. I'm looking for the lid. Look at them. Don't see it. If I don't like it, then I cut it up into tags, make backgrounds for tags. If I do like it, then I'll make a copy of it and use it as a page in my book. So there's one here. Okay, moving along. What else I got? Something there. See if I had things already in here to get that glued in. I made a tuck on that big thumbprint. And on this paper clip, I put one of these. I showed earlier videos making these out of book pages, blank paper, and just some leftover ribbon. And then this one had on there chapter, whatever that is, I think it was chapter 18, maybe? A suspenseful search, so I just added the crime tape because it matched the yellow, and added the hourglass, I mean, not hourglass, magnifying glass. I just want to put this more in the center. Anyway, and it goes here, and I think the yellow here kind of matches this yellow here. And of course it's got the original library pocket and the handwritten checkout date due stamp thing. It doesn't say date due on here, but that's what this is. It's actually a handmade one. These lines are all drawn in by ink. So that tells me the original one was used up and they just made another one. So anyway, that's fun. Okay, so digging through, need more pockets for that second signature, third signature. Get my tub over here. I could put that in. I've got this little thing made up, so if I don't have a little focal point on it, these are all my, here's some focal points. my, what do you call it? Yeah, those. This is some old postal labels. This is the cover, and I really think that would be perfect, but my other Nancy Drew book has got a blue cover, so I'm going to put it with her. So I'm tossing it behind me. Ugh. Okay, so, oh, here we go. Here is one of these Willodex cards. I put music on it and a, what do you call that thing? I keep thinking, can't remember what it's called. A spyglass, not a spyglass. Magnifying glass. I can use one of these. Here's a pocket. Oh, here's a pocket. I added crime scene tape to it. Oh, I'll get it upside down. And just some, I had that as a strip of leftover paper from one of the pages, and not from this book, I don't think, but I had torn the edge and then ended up covering it up with that crime scene tape, and then the little edge I tore off, I put right here, so that can go in there. I made this, had this pocket made of a book page shaped like a tag. I just added some little elements on there so we can use that. Here's a tag. I was doing all this last night. A tag with a picture from one of that book, you know, my prop. And so anyway, I got some tags. Oh yeah, I made this too, but I think I'm gonna put this with the boys, Hardy Boys. I mean, it was from a encyclopedia, and you know, just added the music on the back. That's what it was to start with. Music on the back, a picture from the fingerprint machine from way back, and well, 74. That's how far we've come. Anyway, all that. So I'm gonna put that with the Hardy Boys. So I was just working through stuff last night. Oh yeah, and this one it had the lamppost on it, so I just added Sherlock Holmes so he can be a tag. So anyway, I got a few tags here waiting on me. I just, here's a Hardy Boys thing. I just need to finish with my pockets. So, find a place to put that. Okay. Get the glue going. Anyway, I'm not sure how long this video is already, because I'm just, wow. Okay. Not that I've done much, but anyway, let's figure out where we can put this maybe. I think there was that one scrapbook page. Find it. Well, it's like that. No, it wouldn't either. It's different. Let me start at the beginning of the signature. Never can find anything on the fly. Okay. It could go there, but I think I like it better on the green one I'm trying to think about. I'm in the wrong signature. That might help. Right here. Finally. Yes, because see, I've got a little bit of the same paper right there. So I need to ink it up first. So, ink. This one is just made out of book pages. A little bit of washi tape right there. It's kind of hard to see it. It really blends in. A little curly Q I cut with my Big Shot. It's my first little Big Shot die I bought. Scrapbook paper. That scrapbook paper with a little thing cut out, and then a stamp that I stamped. Anyway, okay. So, being crazy today. I don't know. It's just been a weird week. I was supposed to go to the library today and work on genealogy stuff. Not that I needed to spend any more time there. I mean, working on it this week, since I probably put in 20 hours already on our newsletter. But I was going to anyway. And a friend I was going to meet called and said she was under the weather. Had caught her grandson's whatever he had. I thought, I don't need it. I don't need to bring it home to my husband. So I am here crafting instead. But I'm going to go start painting in a minute. Okay. Hurrying along. We could put a journaling spot there, or we could cover up that guy. That's not very big. Didn't have a bigger one. I just love these little things. They're great places to journal. They use up blank paper. You can use up thread if you got just a little bit. They cost nothing, and they cover up stuff. So put that thread out of the way. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Some of the signature was from the book. Probably should put something back there. That's a side pocket. And page. That's from the book too. Probably should put something there. This was a I Spy card game. I had one left. Could put something here, but that gives me two things back to back. That needs something too. I'm trying to talk myself out of putting something on every page though. It just adds to the thickness. Okay, so get this. It's pretty wide. Go there. Yep, I think it's better on the other one. Okay, we'll put it here. We're uncovering something. Okay, we're going to use it. And I'm going to make it a tuck, a pocket. Side pocket. I'm just going to make it a tall one. I think I'm mumbling, sorry. Just thinking out loud. Okay. Plenty of pockets on that will spread. So we'll do another spyglass across from that, or this flipping out. Kind of gets lost there. There's that one. I'm just going to do this one since maybe. Oh wait, I got this too. It's too big though. I think it's too big for this journal, so let's just put this one in. And that may be all the pockets I do. So I'm going to probably stop, go run errands, go paint, and maybe this afternoon, if I'm not crash somewhere, I will work on the tags for this. I've got some journaling cards. I'm going to go through my stash and see what I have. I'm going to finish the clue books. I got a lot to do. This music paper on this is from those. I showed a box of music that I bought at a estate sale. And this was actually the back side. It was in red. The front side was more larger notes, so I thought that's kind of cool. So anyway, okay. I think I'm going to say I'm done with this as far as pockets. When I go to put the journaling cards in, if I see a gap or something, I will fill it up. But see, we're already at about even, so time I put pockets in it, she's gonna be a little chunky thing. Now I need to sew that one. So anyway, I'm signing off. Got work to do, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.